Hello guys, so I am making breaded wings and I'm making hot wings. I'm going to show you guys in this video how I make my hot wings. But first we're going to clean our chicken. Okay, clean our chicken. Okay, we clean all our chicken. Okay, make sure you're using cold water to clean the chicken. Cold water. And I actually clean mine with apple cider vinegar. It does a lot for the chicken actually. So we're gonna clean this chicken and I'll be right back once I'm all done with the process. Okay, so I'm gonna need both my hands. And then as you guys can see right here are the potatoes. I am going to set up some fresh homemade fries. So that's what we're having for dinner today. I'm gonna show you guys how to make it or how I make it. Okay. And I said apple cider, I meant just fresh distilled white vinegar. So I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes in here. Oh, this is trying to clean it. Okay, so my meat is all cleaned up. And right now I'm just waiting on it to drain at the bottom here before I put my seasonings on it. So it's draining, as you can see, the water's at the bottom. So I'm just waiting on that to drain. And then I'm gonna put all my seasonings on it and then get to warming up my cooking grease and cutting my fries. So yeah, so I do have my chicken separated. So I'm doing half breaded wings and I'm doing half hot wings. So I set my hot wings off to the side and these are gonna be my breaded regular crispy wings. And with these, I just put salt and pepper on them just because they're gonna be raw and not breaded. Well, not raw, oh my gosh. They're not gonna be breaded. They're just gonna be naked wings. That's what I meant to say. They're gonna be naked and then I'm gonna put the homemade buffalo sauce that I make on these. Okay. So that's about it on that, and I'll be right back. So now I'm going to season my breaded wings. I'm going to start off with salt. I'm going to do paprika. Okay. And I'm going to do cayenne pepper. I'm not going to do a lot because we don't want them hot. I'm going to do smoked paprika. We're going to do black pepper. I'm going to do garlic pepper. And we're going to do onion powder. You know what? I think I'm gonna start working out. It's a really good mix. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so when I'm making my fries, I have my potatoes off to the side. I'm going to cut these up. I'm going to place them in the water so that they don't brown. I'm going to sit in the water until I'm able to fry them up. Uh, generally, it's normally good to cut them up and let them freeze and then fry them. They are a lot better. They keep their texture better, but they're good, fresh nonetheless. Okay. So this is what I'm using to make my buffalo sauce. Okay, we got honey, butter, garlic clove, and hot sauce. And I use crystals, so you can use whatever kind you want, but I like this one better, okay? Garlic. So we're gonna let the garlic cook a little bit until you smell it, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it on low temperature and put the hot sauce in, okay? So as you can see, it's on low, and we have a little bit of brown butter, and now we're gonna go ahead and pour the hot sauce in there. Okay. So that's almost a whole bottle, okay? And then we're just gonna stir that around, okay? I'm just gonna use my little butter knife since I got it right here. Okay. Then we'll put the honey in. And we're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of honey. Okay. And we're gonna stir it with the same spoon with the honey so we can get the rest of the honey off of there. And at this point, if you want, once you stir it all in, you can do a taste test to see if it's kind of, have the sweetness that you want it. Should be tangy.
Buffalo Buttercup.